Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Is it permissible for a person to make wudu when they have makeup on, some kind of eyeliner, which is inside of the eye and not on the outer skin and not on the outer eyelids? And the answer to this question is important for us to understand that as a principle, Ibn Taymiyyah rahimahullah mentions, as a principle, and this is important when it comes to this, and it comes to all forms of tahara. A lot of people have wasabis with this, which is that those things which are inside of your body don't have a hukm connected to it, don't have a ruling connected to it, except for two things: the mouth and the nose. This is because the correct view from the two scholarly views is that the mouth and the nose is connected or considered as being your face. Hence, when you make wudu and make ghusl, you have to gargle or swish water around in your mouth, and you have to snuff water up into your nose because it's part of your face. Another example, if a person was to put something in his mouth or into his nose whilst he is fasting, the fast is not invalidated. This is because it is considered as being part of the face. Therefore, anything which enters inside of your body or is inside of your body doesn't carry a ruling except the mouth and the face. And this is important, like we said. So now, for example, inside of us there is najasa. After you've been to the bathroom, may Allah honour us all, you finish what you're doing, and then you wash, or you make istinja, or you make istijmar, you've cleaned yourself, but inside of the tract there is still going to be some najasa, but that's inside of your body. So you find a lot of people, are going into extremes. Some cultures, they recommend people to stand up and down, up and down, up and down, kind of like do squats after they've been to the toilet so that they can fully take everything out. Some people, when it comes even to menses and things like that, they insert tissue or wherever it may be inside of their body to make sure that the najasa is not there or fully cleaned. Ibn Taymiyyah rahimahullah said all of this is from the tricks of shaitan. So it's important for us to realize that the ahkam of the sharia are considered to refer to those things which are on your outer and not on your inner, except for the mouth and the nose. So then we can understand this. The ulama have mentioned that when you wash your face, you have to wash your eyes, your eyelids, the corner of your eyes. All of that is part of the outer, but the inner eyelids are not part of the wudu. He said that some of the companions, Umar and others from the companions, used to wash the inner, but this was part of their own ijtihad, their own deduction and reasoning. But what seems to be the correct view is that it is not part of the wudu, the inner eyelids, etc. And Imam an-Nawawi rahimahullah, he actually gives that opinion, and then he says similar to the fingernails and the toenails. When you make wudu, when you wash your hands, when you wash your feet, you are not required to wash inside of your fingernails and in fact inside of your toenails. And if there is any dirt there, or water has not fully reached those aspects of your limbs, then that is overlooked. And for me, that seems to be the correct view. So now, going back to what you've asked here, if a person has some kind of makeup which is going to prevent water from reaching the inner part of the eyelid, not the outer part, then I would say that the wudu is valid. But if it's on the outer, then now you can understand that the wudu would be invalid. However, I think, like you said in your question here, you can tell whether things are permeable or not when they wash away or not. If they are washing away, then they are mixing up with the water, and that means water is reaching the skin. But if it's not washing away, which I think is highly unlikely for makeup, unless if it's for something which is very strong in its form, such as nail varnish and things like that, then those kind of things will prevent water from reaching the skin, and that would not be permissible. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to purify us in our internal and our external. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.